I want to welcome you guys today to the In the Deep table read, and we're gonna have a good time today. Thank you guys all for coming by and providing your talents and being part of this project. I'm very grateful for it. I hope that we all have a good time. Thank you, Chemical and Miami Media Film Market, for this opportunity. And let's go ahead and have fun with it today. And hopefully, people will get to enjoy this picture when it's finalized.
Yeah.
All right.
Woo!
Break a leg.
Thank you.
Now in Spanish.
If anybody wants to add anything, feel free.
We're good.
We're
Thanks
good?
for bringing us on
Thank you.
board.
Go.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Let's go sail to the horizon.
Great. Let's make the best
Onward.
out of it.
Onward to
On.
the
All right.
horizon.
Okay.
Let's do this.
So we're gonna go ahead and start off with the table read and make sure that you guys all remember your color code. And here we go. Fade in. Interior studio day. A small film crew is set up in a recording studio with a bedroom setup. The boom operator, DP, grip, gaffer, and the director are in their positions shooting a scene. Slate Boy, a young amateur in early 20s, holds a clapper in the wrong position to the camera and calls cadence, while the producer, Lorenzo, mid-40s in a suit, a wannabe Italian half-Cuban with a cocky attitude, observes from the back of the room.
Secret closet, scene 14, take 18.
Clap. Lorenzo rushes into the set.
Cut, wait.
As he interrupts a take, he grabs the slate off of Slate Boy's hands.
Slate boy, you're marking the scene wrong again.
Slate Boy, embarrassed, sees the crew members mock in disapproval. He puts his head down.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Lorenzo.
You know, this is the last time.
Johnny looks at Lorenzo. Lorenzo looks back at Johnny.
You got this.
You know, the only thing that matters is the ending. It's the most important part of the story. The ending, partner.
I'll show you an ending. If Slate boy keeps screwing up, damn amateurs.
Slate Boy prepares the clapper for the next take.
I'll do it right this time, sir.
Virgie stands from his director chair in the background.
People, can we get the scene rolling again, please? Thank you.
Back to scene from camera.
Secret closet, scene 14, take 19.
Clap.
Roll sound. Roll camera.
Camera speed,
Action.
Johnny Deep, late 50s, holds a wine bottle in one hand and a goblet quarter full in the other. He sways the drink as he turns to Winnie, early 50s, petite, good looking.
You always blame things on me. It's okay. You never really loved me anyway.
He takes a sip from the wine goblet. Winnie turns around and approaches him quickly, forcefully grabbing him by his shirt's collar. She stares at him with a piercing look.
Don't give me that bullshit. I'm the one who stood like an idiot in the middle of your glamorous escapade.
She shakes him, pulling on his shirt with her fist.
You were drunk. You left me there, standing like an idiot.
Winnie?
When you finally accept that it is not okay to have answers, and it is okay not to be perfect, you will know how to value me as a true woman. Am I not right?
She lets go of him, looking at him in disbelief.
The problem is not the problem. The problem is your attitude about the problem. Do you understand the problem, my little lady?
Who is the one that came back next morning and didn't remember a fraction of what happened the night before?
Johnny smirks.
Do you remember?
Johnny, in a Jack Sparnow fashion, finishes his wine from the goblet.
Do you remember? I remember. Remember what you did to me that night?
Johnny, with a silly face, lifts up one eyebrow and nods his head no. He frowns his wine-stained lips. Cut 2. The crew is emotionally moved. Slate Boy wipes his teary eyes. The boom operator mocks Slate Boy, and the rest of the crew observes and looks at one another in approval and disbelief.
And you go on thinking that it's a damn joke.
Johnny cracks a smile.
You think it's funny?
And no.
Winnie grabs Johnny by his shirt collar again.
Okay, come on now. You're wrinkling my shirt.
Winnie lets go of him as she shoves him. She turns her back to him and walks towards the end of the table, grabbing an e-cigarette. Johnny, in the background, holds an empty goblet and switches to the drink from the bottle.
I'm sorry.
Winnie takes a big toke and exhales the vapor.
It's over.
Johnny drops the empty goblet.
What?
It's over, Johnny. I'm done.
Bergie, a bubbly Spielberg lookalike, mid-60s, sits at the director's chair behind the video village and observes the scene playing back on the screen.
No, no, no. Cut!
Johnny and Winnie turn to the director. Bergie leaves his director chair and approaches them with the script in hand.
That was horrible. You need to give me more feeling. It's too bland.
Johnny and Winnie look at him confused.
I gave it my all.
I know. But give me some drama.
Winnie looks confused.
Can you be more specific?
No, Winnie, you're doing good. But do it a little different.
Winnie turns away in disapproval.
Johnny, I want you to get pissed. I want you to break stuff if you have to. Give me some spice.
I did. I broke the wine glass.
You didn't break it, you dropped it.
I'm going by the script, Bergie.
That was never in the script.
Yeah, I know, but...
Just give me more drama.
Crew members look at each other confused.
That was the best take we've done.
It was amazing.
Winnie, you need to be a freaking drama queen in this one, honey. I need the audience to really see conflict in this relationship.
Winnie smirks and takes another hit from her e-cigarette.
Stop smoking that thing. You're gonna get electrocuted or something. Come on, get back into character. Do stranger things. Imagine you got caught shoplifting or something. Become rebellious. Use your true nature. Make the audience feel your pain.
I'll give you rebellious, Mr. Stranger Things.
Johnny raises his eyebrows, looks above his glasses at Lorenzo. Lorenzo gestures his hands, questioning Johnny. Johnny holds a wine bottle in one hand, and with the other hand, he signals him to approach Bergie as he walks back to the director chair. Lorenzo approaches Bergie frustrated. He pulls him aside before he sits.
Bergie, that was great. The scene was intense. I was into it. It was really good. Let's move on.
Lorenzo looks at his watch.
We can't delay this production any longer. We're on a budget here. 19 takes? Come on.
Bergie rolls his eyes in disapproval and gets close to Lorenzo.
This isn't going to work, man. I have a bad feeling about it.
It's gonna work, trust me. Just stop doing so many takes. Time is money. Look, Bergie, I know you're a perfectionist, but come on. You can work something out in the editing room.
I need it to be perfect. I can't concentrate. What if...
Shh.
Lorenzo interrupts him and grabs his shoulders.
I need to get this film done, or else...
He's screwing up.
The set goes silent.
I don't want to direct this anymore.
No, don't say that. You guys are doing great. Just keep going along with the plan. You know my situation.
Yeah, and you know mine too.
Lorenzo takes the script from Bergie's hand. Lorenzo looks into Bergie's eyes.
Bergie,
He taps Bergie's head with the script rolled.
you got this.
Lorenzo turns to the room.
We're gonna make it in this business.
Yeah.
Bergie slides his hand through his hair. Lorenzo gives Bergie a little punch to the shoulder with the script in hand. Bergie takes back the script with an attitude.
That's it. You're gonna nail it here.
Bergie nods his head in approval. He gets back into the director's chair.
Go get him, Shark Man.
Bergie from his chair.
You owe me. Big time.
Lorenzo gives 2 thumbs up. Bergie rolls his neck and stretches his hands.
All right, everybody back to 1. We're doing another take.
Point of view, film camera, the slate on screen.
Roll sound.
Speed.
Camera.
Beat.
Call it.
Secret closet, scene 14, take 20.
Clap. Point of view, slate pulls away, revealing the scene to camera. Johnny Depp holds a wine bottle in one hand and a goblet quarter full in the other. He sways the drink as he turns to Winnie.
You always try to blame things on me. It's okay. You never really loved me anyway.
Winnie, upset, quickly approaches him forcefully, grabbing his shirt by his neckline. She looks into his eyes.
Don't give me that bull crap. I'm the one who stood like an idiot in the middle of your little circus. Who was the one that got so drunk took off and left me there? Who was the one that came back the next morning and didn't remember a fraction of what happened the night before?
Johnny, with a silly face, nods no.
And you. You go on thinking it's a damn joke.
Johnny cracks a smile.
You think it's funny?
Okay, come on now. You're wrinkling my shirt.
Winnie takes the bottle away from Johnny. She takes a swig as she walks away from him.
Oh, come on, honey. I'll take the wine.
She takes another drink, wipes her mouth with her arm, and turns back towards him.
You want your wine? Fine. Have your wine.
She runs towards him and whacks him across the head with the wine bottle. Crash! Glass flies everywhere. Johnny falls to the ground in slow motion. Virgie stands from the director chair, pulling his hair.
What the fuck?
Chatter, confusion, and chaos in the studio. Muffled sounds fade. Fade 2. Exterior city night. Ambulance siren. Credits roll over montage. Montage. A. Exterior city night. From the emergency lights on top of the ambulance, we see the city's buildings in motion. B. Exterior aerial night. Bird's eye view, ambulance cutting through traffic. C. Exterior city night. Ambulance travels Miami skyline in the background. D. Exterior intersection night. Ambulance crosses intersection. End montage. Cut 2. Interior, exterior, ambulance night. 2 paramedics in the back of the ambulance. Paramedic 1, black, late 20s, medium built. Paramedic 2, a total diva, gay white, late 40s, care for Johnny, whose head is wrapped in a band. Paramedic 1 checks his vitals.
Well, you don't look too good. Is he?
Paramedic 2, in awe, nods his head yes.
Oh, what? Oh, let me get my cell phone.
He reaches for his cell phone, strikes several poses, and takes selfies with knocked out Johnny. Camera shutter snaps. Paramedic 1 pops into be his selfie also. Paramedic 2 hands Paramedic 1 his cell phone.
Here, take a wide shot.
Paramedic 2 poses with his butt on Johnny's face. Camera shutter snaps. Heart monitor flatlines.
Oh, crap.
Paramedic 2 drops the phone. He quickly hovers over Johnny's chest and applies compressions, followed by CPR.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. A dream come true.
Paramedic 1 grabs the electroshock equipment. Paramedic 2 opens his shirt and presses the pads over his chest.
Look at that chest.
Hey, come on now. Stop with the sexual harassment.
It's not every day we get to do a celebrity.
Hit.
Electroshock, Johnny's body bounces off the stretcher.
One more, come on.
Oh, God, we're losing them.
Hit me again. Come on, harder. Oh yeah, baby, harder.
Bob, the ambulance driver, late 50s with a mustache, eats a sandwich in a sloppy manner as he drives. He looks over his shoulder.
What's going on back there, ladies?
Step on it, Bob. He's flatlining.
Hurry, Bobby, we're losing Johnny.
Johnny, you know the patient?
Car horn swishes by. Bob drops his sandwich. He forcibly regains control of the ambulance.
Jesus!
Cut 2. Interior bar hall. Night. In the dark hall of an empty bar, Lorenzo, bleeding from his nose, is getting roughed up by 2 mobsters. Tiny, late 40s, a tall heavyweight man, not too smart, in a black suit, and Joey, mid-50s, thinning hair, slicked back, also wearing a suit. Tiny punches Lorenzo's stomach with his huge knuckles as he has him pressed against the wall. Lorenzo struggles to catch his breath.
Jesus, don't kill me. I'll get the money.
Joey gets close to Lorenzo's face and lights him up with a cell phone screen. A FaceTime connection with Mr. Royale is on the cell phone.
Tiny wants to make it clear that this is your last opportunity, Lori.
Don't call me Lori.
You don't look too good now, huh, Lori?
Mr. Royale, late 50s, deep voice, mysterious and evil, keeps his identity concealed. He only shows his mouth on the phone.
Where's my money, Lorenzo?
Mr. Royale, I got...
Lori, always trying to be a wise guy.
Boss, he tried to get away through the back door. Tiny's giving him the knuckle treatment.
Punch!
Oh, I got... Stop!
Punch!
Stop!
Okay, that's enough, Tiny. I need him alive to pay me my money.
I'll get the money. Please give me some time.
Boss, did you hear that? He wants more time.
Lorenzo, I don't have time to be chasing around bullshitters like you.
Give you my word. La cosa nostra is di verdi, signori royal.
Did you hear that, boss? He says he gives you his word. And the rest didn't sound Italian to me. Impara ad essere un vero italiano.
A seri, io si parlo italiano, capisci, paisano?
Now he's speaking Italo-Cuban.
I heard him, Lori. This is your last chance. You hear me? You pay me my money or else I'll go after that sweet little wife of yours and it won't look pretty when we're done with you.
Yeah, boss.
All right, cut him loose, Joey.
You sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Tiny, let the crook go.
Tiny releases Lorenzo. Lorenzo drops to the ground. The cell phone hangs up.
It won't be too long till we have to put this scumbag in the sausage grinder.
Joey spits at Lorenzo, laying in pain on the ground.
Let's get out of here.
Both men leave. Moments later, Kobe, a young, athletic, good-looking kid with a quirky personality in his mid-20s, runs into the hall and kneels next to Lorenzo.
Oh, no.
Kobe turns Lorenzo over and sees his broken nose.
Ooh, they kicked your ass. Come on, let's get you out of here.
Kobe helps him up. They exit out the back door. Cut 2. Interior Nancy's house. Kitchen, morning. Middle-class family home, nothing fancy. Nancy, late 50s, housewife, cooks breakfast as Jackie, early 20s, walks in the room with her book bag and sits down at the breakfast table. The morning news broadcast plays on a small TV in the back.
Hey, Mom.
You're up early.
Yeah, I got a test. Not too happy, though.
Why is that?
It's a test about psychoanalysis. Sigmund Freud stuff.
Nancy hands her a cup of coffee.
Sounds interesting. What don't you like about it?
Kind of reminds me of Dad.
Nancy turns away, annoyed.
You want some breakfast?
Sure, I'll have some toast.
Jackie gets distracted and sends a text from her phone.
That's it?
Yep.
You have a test. You don't want your stomach growling in the middle of a quiet classroom, do you?
Never thought about it that way.
Newscast on the TV. TV anchor. After the break, sightings of a famous celebrity you all know well, and he's here in town. Back to kitchen. Nancy puts a plate of eggs and toast on the table.
Eat up, my future shrink.
Jackie sets the phone down and picks at her food.
Mom, I'm starting to have some doubts about my career. I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
Nancy sits in front of her.
What? Honey, you're still young, you're beautiful and smart.
I just wish Dad,
I don't want to hear it.
okay, but he knew how to, do things, and
He was selfish, and I don't want to talk about him anymore.
he wasn't selfish. He had dreams. He was fun and creative, and he was an artist.
Well, his dreams didn't pay the bills.
Cut 2. Interior hospital room, morning. A shared hospital room with 2 beds. In one bed lies Lorenzo with a broken nose, and in the other bed is covered by a curtain separator. Lorenzo watches TV on. 2 doctors walk in and open the curtain to the bed next door, revealing Johnny laying on the bed with a band over his head and eyes closed.
He is absolutely lucky to survive. Wherever it hit him fractured a good part of his skull.
The doctor observes him carefully and moves his head.
He's recovered very well. The swelling has gone down.
After the surgery, he woke up speaking a strange language. It's definitely a sign of memory loss.
Oh, yes, it happens.
Well, we'll see what happens when he wakes up. It may take some time for to regain his memory, if he regains his memory.
Doctors look around and look at their shoes.
Oh, what is that smell?
We filed a report in the missing persons database. The only thing the paramedics recovered from the scene was that hat.
The hat lays on the side of the table next to the bed.
I don't know why, but I think I've seen this man somewhere before.
Captain Jack Sparnow plays on the TV in the background. A nurse, mid-30s Latina, enters the room pushing a cart.
I'm glad you're here early.
Oh, pardon me, doctors. I didn't realize you were here.
Don't worry, we were just checking to see if he was awake.
Oh, he's been out. I'm here to change his diaper.
No wonder. Don't worry, we were just leaving. We'll be back to do a full evaluation of his recovery.
The neurologist and the doctor quickly make their way to leave. The doctor looks at Lorenzo with his nose banded. He points at his own nose.
You're lucky to have that on.
Lorenzo smirks back at him. The nurse realizes she has brought the wrong pamper size. Johnny slowly awakes. He opens his eyes and looks around completely lost. He tries to get up. The nurse stops him by pressing her hand against his chest.
Hold on, honey.
Johnny tries to get up again. She puts both hands on his shoulders.
Hold on, honey. Don't move. You're going to get poop all over me.
Johnny looks at her confused, not saying a word. Lorenzo, disgusted, rejects the horrible stench in the room and covers his nose with his bed sheets.
Oh, man. Ugh. What did you eat? Another human? God.
The nurse puts a sheet cover on Johnny.
Hey, don't move, okay? I'm going to be right back.
Nurse exits the room. Johnny sits still with his eyes completely lost. Suddenly, Lorenzo, watching the movie on the TV, turns his head and looks at Johnny. He turns back to the TV again, and his focus zooms in on the character playing Captain Jack Sparnow. He stares back at Johnny. Johnny's gauze looks similar to the way Captain Jack Sparnow's bandana lays over his head. Lorenzo's point of view, he looks at the TV, then he looks at Johnny. He looks back and forth several times, and boom, he makes a connection. Lorenzo gets excited. He gets off his bed. Interior hospital, hallway, same day. A nurse, too, passes by. Lorenzo hides his head. A few seconds later, he pops his head back out, looking around. He slowly comes out and tippy-toes his way to disappearing into another room. Seconds later, he comes out with a wheelchair and enters back into the room. Cut 2. Interior hospital, hallway, continuous. Lorenzo speeds down the hallway with Johnny on a wheelchair, completely oblivious to what is going on. Nurse 2 sees them fly by. She quickly gets up.
Hey, what's going on?
Nurse 2 returns to her desk and picks up the phone. Cut 2. Exterior hospital parking lot, night. A parked 4-door sedan in the middle of the lot with the lights off. Interior car, continuous. Colby sees Lorenzo running out of the hospital with a man in a wheelchair. Colby.
What the?
Turn the car on! Turn it on!
Colby quickly tries to start the engine. Ignition stalls. Hospital staff come out the door in the chase. Staff member. There they are. Ignition stalls. Lorenzo gets to the car, opens the back door, and shoves Johnny in, getting in with him.
Go, 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 go!
Colby hits the ignition again. Ignition stalls. The staff is gaining up. Engine starts. Colby speeds off. Point of view from car. Hospital staff and wheelchair are left behind. Lorenzo breathes heavy in the back of the seat.
That was close.
Johnny is in the back seat, completely quiet, just absorbing everything without saying a word.
We did it! Yeah! Woohoo, we did it!
Colby behind the wheel makes a horrid face.
What's that smell?
Johnny pulls his hand from behind and smells his fingers full of crap.
Oh. Ugh.
Lorenzo gags.
Johnny, that's disgusting, man.
Cut 2. Exterior road, night. Kobe's car drives away.
Oh my God! He's getting it all over my car.
Hey, don't sweat it. We'll get it washed.
Oh, I love your work, Johnny. No disrespect, I just never knew you would crap in my car. What a story.
Just shut up and drive.
Cut 2. Interior, now Nancy's house bedroom, night. Jackie, tired after a long day, enters the room and sets her backpack on a small desk that lays on her bed. She lets out a sigh as she stares at the ceiling. Moments later, she reaches for her cell phone. Jackie sends a text. Typing on the screen,
Hey, I really miss you.
she erases I miss you and retexts.
I need to talk to you.
She looks at her phone, waiting for a response. She sets it down beside her and reaches for a journal on the side of the bed and writes. She looks back at her phone. Nothing. She turns off the light. Shortly after, the phone lights up. She quickly reaches for it, excited. The phone reads, text from mom.
Hey, hon, how was the test?
Jackie drops her head back in disappointment. Jackie texts back.
Good. I think I did really well. Smiley face.
Mom texts.
Great. I'll see you in the morning.
Cut 2. Interior warehouse, night. A light hangs over Johnny. He sits still on a lazy boy couch wearing a bathrobe. Kobe removes the band from his head and places the classic Johnny Depp fedora hat on him.
There you go, buddy. That's more like it.
Johnny raises his eyeballs looking at the hat. Kobe pulls Johnny's belongings from his backpack. He takes out clothes, then finds a cool pair of glasses and puts them on him. Lorenzo walks out of the bathroom fixing his hair and tie. He sees the gauze and the bathrobe on the floor, then looks at Johnny with the hat on. Kobe ties fully dressed Johnny to the chair with the rope.
What the hell are you doing?
He might get away.
Why did you take his band off?
It was all wet and he could get an infection or something. The cut on his head looks bad.
Here, let me see.
Lorenzo lifts his hat.
Oof.
He puts the hat back on.
We can't let him get away.
He lost his memory, not his mind. It's not like we're kidnapping him.
Why are you talking like that?
Like what?
Like that?
My Italian American?
You mean Italian Cuban?
I'm more Italian, okay? Here, give me that.
Lorenzo removes the rope. Johnny looks at them. He looks back and forth and moves his lips, trying to say something.
We.
Hey, look. I think he's trying to say something.
Yeah.
Johnny moves his lips.
We.
Wow. We. Come on, say it. What do you think he's trying to tell us?
I don't know. Let him talk. Wiener.
Wiener?
Wiener? Oh, you think he's hungry?
Either that or he may be gay.
Kobe laughs out loud.
Get out of here.
Lorenzo tries to communicate, making signs with his hands.
Come on, Johnny. What do you want? What do you need? Food? You hungry?
What?
Water.
What? Water! Water! He's saying water. Bring him a glass of water, Cody.
Kobe runs for a glass of water. Lorenzo pulls a chair up and sits at Johnny's level.
Lorenzo.
He puts his finger on his chest.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny stares at him.
You, Johnny Depp, superstar.
Kobe arrives with a glass of water. He feeds the water to Johnny like a baby.
You think he's gonna recover?
I think he's under the effects of whatever drug they were giving him at the hospital. We need to reprogram him.
Program him. But what do you think he is, a robot?
No, but his brain is blank right now. We need to put some information in it. Now that I think about it, tie him up.
You sure?
Yeah, he might get away. I'm gonna make some coffee. I'll be in the office. I gotta make some calls.
Lorenzo walks away. Kobe ties him up to the lazy chair. Johnny looks at the ropes around him, but pays no attention. Cut 2, interior warehouse office, same night. Lorenzo sits behind a desk while he sips on a cup of coffee and checks his book. Kobe enters.
He's all tied up and passed out.
Sit down.
Uncle Lori.
Don't call me Lori.
Okay, Renzo. I don't think this is a good idea. I mean, we could get busted for kidnapping.
Shut up. Sit down. Look, Kobe, I gotta tell you something very important.
What is it?
You want a coffee?
Sure.
Lorenzo reaches over and serves him a cup of coffee.
You remember that poker tournament I was participating in a few weeks ago?
Yeah? Oh, no, wait. Don't tell me. You won?
Well, not exactly. I was winning. Damn it. I thought I had it. 150 grand, all bets in. I was having such a good time.
Cut 2, flashback. Interior underground gambling room, night. A group of mobsters sit around a table. Cigar smoke invades the room. Whiskey on the rocks is the drink of preference, and it's being served by a hot cocktail waitress in a sexy maid mini dress.
Where did you get 150 grand?
Back 2, warehouse office.
Well,
Lorenzo taps his fingers on the table and then runs his fingers through his thinning hair.
I sold the house your grandma left me. Well, us, your moms and I.
Wait a minute. You gambled the house Grandma left you and my mother?
Lorenzo hands off the coffee over to Kobe.
Please don't tell Francesca.
Francisca, not Francesca.
My sister will kill me faster than that mob. Please don't tell your mother. No, and Karen kicked me out. That's why I'm living here. The worst part about this whole story is I doubled down on the deal.
What do you mean you doubled down?
Back to flashback. Lorenzo putting on a poker face. Everyone's laughing and having a good time.
I was putting on my poker face. Yeah, I was so confident I had that game.
So you not only lost the house, you also owe another 150 G's. Oh my God.
I thought I had a heart attack when he laid down the royal flush. He bluffed the whole game. I owe $500,000.
$500,000?
Lorenzo falls to the ground holding his chest. The mob is all laughing. Back to warehouse.
That's why I got a beat down at the bar. I haven't been able to come up with the money.
So it wasn't a bar fight.
No. This was on behalf of Mr. Royale.
Mr. Royale, the notorious mob boss?
Yeah, that's him.
Well, you know that there's an urban myth he killed his own grandmother, right? Ground her up and made sausages.
I know he was a butcher in his younger years. I'm in deep trouble, buddy. You know how the mafia is. Once you get in, you don't get out.
You're in the mafia?
Not really. I was trying to get in. That's why I signed up to the poker game. So I could become one of the boys, but I lost. So I never had a chance to get in.
That was dumb.
Mi usideranno, ragazzo. If I don't pay that money, they're gonna pop me.
What are you gonna do?
You mean, what are we gonna do?
We? Oh, no.
Listen, don't worry. I got a plan.
Plan? Oh, God.
Hey, we're gonna make some money.
Cut. Great job, everybody. That was great.
Thank you.
So that was the first act, and there's plenty more.